Alright, this is my new battle against Junior. Again, I'm starting off with my dragons, Eon and Eon. And he goes with his Curium and his Emboar. Curium's ability, of course, Pressure, which causes me to use one more PP than I usually would. I go with the Dragon Pulse on his Curium, because I want that thing taken out as soon as possible. I don't want that thing bugging me throughout all the battle, throughout the whole battle. And there goes his Curium. It's done. And his Emboar, I believe, goes with a Heat Crash, which doesn't do that much damage on my Latias. And he goes out with his Genesect, which you usually don't see. It is it's a Bug Steel Pokemon created by Team Plasma. The ability is Download, and it raises its attack according to its opponent's attack. And I send out my Dragon, which is my Salamence, and his ability is Intimidate, that lowers the opponent's attack. And I go with the Psychic on the Emboar, knowing that it's part Fighting type, and the Emboar should be done. That's it for the Emboar, and his Genesect goes for Zap Cannon on my Eon, but it misses. I thought he was going to go for an X-Scissor. Luckily, I used Psychic on his Wailord. And he just makes all the wrong moves here. I mean, it was horrible. He uses Fly when he could have easily taken me out with X-Scissor on that Eon. But I also go for a Fly on his Genesect, knowing that even if his Genesect uses Fly, his Genesect will go first. And that makes 3 of the 4 Pokemon unhittable this turn. I go with the Heal Pulse, knowing that I'm not going to hit anybody. His Genesect uses Fly, and it misses my Dragon because he's up in the air. And Dragon uses Fly on Genesect, and it misses again. And then Wailord uses Dive on my Latios. It takes out a little chunk of my health. And I use Psychic again on his Wailord. That takes out the Wailord. And the Wailord is done. All you have out right now is the Genesect. Genesect goes for Hyper Beam, and it hits my Salamence. And of course I again go for Fly. Wanting to hit that Genesect with at least a regular good hitting move. And then he goes and sends out a Zekrom, which I'm like, what the frick? But I go for the Dragon Pulse on his Genesect, wanting to get it down to small health. Even if it doesn't do that much, I want to take it out so that Fly can take it out next turn. But he goes for Dragon Claw on my Latios, knowing that Dragon and Dragon, not good match. Takes out my Latios in one hit. There goes my Latios. And then Dragon comes down and uses Fly. And almost takes out the Genesect, which really pisses me off. And I send out my Latios, thinking, what the heck? Latios goes for Dragon Pulse on his Genesect, and that takes it out. And then his Zekrom goes for Dragon Claw on my Latias. Luckily, I wasn't using... If he would have went after my Salamence, which would have been smart, I wouldn't have been able to hit him. But the Latios is out too, so there goes my Latios and Latias. And then I go for Dragon Claw and Zekrom, which almost takes it out, but it doesn't. And then I'm going to send out my Mystic and my Flygon. And then he sends out Reshiram to match his Zekrom. And right now, I believe my Mystic goes for an Earthquake. Dragon being a flying dragon type, doesn't hit him. And takes out the Zekrom and almost takes out the Reshiram. So that's good. So the Zekrom's done. And I have Dragon to take out that Reshiram. So they're done. And that is the battle. I defeated Junior. His team again was Akurium, Emboar, Zekrom, Reshiram, Genesect, and Wailord. My team was Latios, Latias, Flygon, and the Pokemon, and Salamence, and the Pokemon that you didn't see were Garchomp and Hydreigon. Well, that's my battle. Thanks. See you later.